From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, we've been fortunate this hurricane season and last. It's been quiet all season long for Louisiana, going back to last year. But 21 years ago, well, big storm bearing down on the area. Then you go back to 1964. We also had Hurricane Hilda. So this was Lily the day before on October 2nd, 145-mile-per-hour winds. Then it weakened to a Category 1 as it worked its way on the Vermilion, Lafayette Parish coast. And we'll talk more about that. Let's bring it over to the weather wall. So fortunately, it went from, we do have a drone shot here first. I want to show you that blue skies out there across the area. Just a beautiful day across the region. A few fair weather, flat fair weather cumulus clouds out there. Just a beautiful day coming from our drone cam. Thanks for the team providing us this beautiful video. So let's take a look. Again, this is literally making landfall, but the eye and the decaying eye went through all of Acadiana. It started out as a storm well out in the Atlantic and then rolled right in, and I have Hurricane Hilda plotted up here as well. Hilda, a deadlier storm, came in as a Category 2 officially. A number of fatalities in Erath with that water tower falling down. And there was a big tornado over by the Laplace area that killed some 30 people. With Lily, 2 fatalities in Acadiana proper with trees falling on homes. But it was a much weaker system as it made landfall at 90-mile-per-hour winds. But we had lots of gustnados, lots of tornadoes in Lily. So we had plenty of gusts pushing 115 to 120 miles per hour. And that's what did all the damage. If you remember, the day that Lily came in, all of Acadiana was without power, at least for a little bit. Some for days, others for weeks. We know how it goes in a hurricane, but fortunately we've been protected by high pressure all summer long. Continue to have it overhead, and that's what's dominating our weather pattern. But here it is, Acadiana's next weather maker, an upper level low that's going to bring a front here toward the end of the week, and maybe some showers, but more importantly, cooler temperatures on the way. This afternoon, severe weather rolling up east of the Rockies. We'll say in the backside, it's been some nice snows from Utah into portions of Wyoming, Colorado, and Montana as well. Locally for us, though, it's been severe clear across the board. But notice the pressure lines kind of packed together. We've had that breeze going. Some showers continue offshore, and they should continue again tomorrow. No showers on Power Doppler 3 this afternoon. All quiet on Acadiana's Doppler radar. So as we take a look at the tropics, the only area I'd watch as we get into say October would be the southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. Sometimes we see something developing down here. Typically, if something does, it either stays bottled up or scoots off to the northeast. So we'll watch that area. We have Tropical Storm Philippe still hanging on, actually making landfall in Barbuda just about 30 minutes or so ago. 50-mile-per-hour winds with this system, but you can see all the heavy convections east of the system, but nonetheless, the threat of locally heavy rainfall will continue with those gusty winds. And Philippe actually has possibility of becoming a hurricane as it moves out through the North Atlantic. Here's Bermuda right here on the edge of the cone. They'll have to keep an eye on this system. Bermuda's seen most of the action this hurricane season with all the systems going either west or east of that island. Locally here, though, we are looking at quiet weather. The model wants to try to bring up some moisture up toward the Golden Triangle area, but shouldn't impact Acadiana. Tomorrow we'll be back into the lower 90s. Dew points coming up into the lower 70s, so getting a little bit more uncomfortable as we start our day tomorrow and Wednesday, and heading for the mid-90s, we think, for Wednesday afternoon. But here's the big story. We get into Thursday. We got the Euro model here. Some showers and storms developing, and then they'll gradually work their way on through with that front on Friday. Maybe some lingering clouds Saturday, but look at this. Temperature Saturday in the 70s, and then as we head into Sunday morning, 50s with skies clearing out. It's going to finally feel like fall by this weekend. So in the near term tonight, temperatures not too bad. Northern parishes low to mid 60s. Will favor mid to upper 60s along the I-10 corridor, and pretty much upper 60s to near 70 across the coastal parishes. And then tomorrow afternoon, pushing the mid 90s as you get up towards Cenla tomorrow. Will favor 92 to 93, pretty much I-10 corridor, and much the same down across the coastal parishes as well. So overnight tonight, it's going to be a quiet one. 68 the overnight low. Clear skies, light winds out there, but not a bad night anyway. You look at it, and then moving into tomorrow, another nice and warm one. We'll call 92 warm by the summer standards. Humidity inching upward. Tons of sun out there as well. Rain chances slight at best. That 5% over towards southwest Louisiana, mainly Cameron Parish. As we move forward, hot days, mild nights ahead. Here comes the front on Friday. Don't look for much rainfall. Maybe a half-inch of rain as we look at the rain totals, but you can see it's going to look spotty here, so not a whole lot going on. But look at that weekend forecast. 70s for highs, 50s for lows going into early next week, with a gradual warm-up toward the end of next week, and not much rain after Friday. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more coming up right after the break.